Hi, this is the presentation on self-evaluation, professional development plan, and assigned topic summary. Module name Learning in the Digital Era. Module code ACCA 4025. My name is Sheldon Williams. Student ID is 2437148. Lecturer's name is Chief Modak, and I'm in group 3. This is assignment 2. The task 1 is self-evaluation, task 2 is PEDP, task 3 is the conclusion. For the welcome address, I will introduce myself, introduce the topic of the presentation. Main body. Reflective model. Gibbs 1988. Gibbs called its framework for writing reflection Gibbs model of reflection. This cycle consists of 6 stages, which will be elaborated in the next part of the study. The writer believed that in the context of the writing, a reflection upon a literary work in a language class, in English as foreign language context. Reflection should be written in a formal form since it is supposed to be assessed. In this case, it is important that a writer uses a framework of reflective writing. Actually, there are several models of reflection that can be used. One of the models is called Gibbs Model of Reflection 1988. Self-evaluation, task 1. I'm a quick learner. I work well in a team. I would call myself compassionate, unselfish. I am also polite, caring, and friendly. My weaknesses, I would say, my time management skills need to be improved. I am unorganized, self-criticism, uh, self-doubt, and I struggle with public speaking. Traits gained from the self-reflection. Predicting self-conscious traits. How do self-reflection and insight relate to other self-conscious traits? We estimate a multivariate regression model that had 2 predictors, self- self-reflection and insight, and 4 outcomes, public and private self-consciousness as well as rumination and reflection. This multivariate model allows us to model the influence of the predictors in light of the covariance of the outcome, predicting affective traits. A second multivariate regression model examines how self-reflection and insight predicted effective and self-evaluate traits. Self-reflection and insight were predicted, and BDI, BAI, CESD, PA, NA, and self-esteem scores were the outcomes. This model indicates that self-reflection and insight have diverging effects on these outcomes. Task 2. Professional Development Plan with SMART Goals. Goals to achieve. Improve digital research skills. Personal action plan. Learn academic tools. Resource and support required. 2 courses, 3 summers. Development opportunity with professional qualification. Free online help. Performance measurement needed for module. Expected completion date, 3 months. Goal to achieve. Enhance digital presentation skills. Personal action plan. Making engaging slides. Resource and support required for good presentation. Development opportunity with professional qualification. Learn with practice. Expected completion date, 3 months. Goals to achieve. Strengthen formal reflective writing. Professional action plan. Use Gibbs model. Resource and support required. 3 essays, 500 words. Development opportunity with professional qualification, teachers out. Performance measurement for class staff. Expected completion date, 6 weeks. PDP. The concept personal development plan, PDP, is related to various concepts such as portfolio, continuing professional or personal development plan, logbook or introduction, 19 personal professional profiles. The two most commonly used terms are personal or professional development plan and portfolio assessment. With respect to the latter, different connotations can be discerned. In many literature sources, portfolio assessment refers to a report system that is used for organizational accountability and learning. Furthermore, a portfolio is described as a record that provides evidence of acquisition of skill, knowledge, attitude, understanding, and achievement, or competencies of employees. On the one hand, it demonstrates development or continuing acquisition. It is prospective. On the other hand, a portfolio is retrospective, considering reflection takes a central place in construction 1. Conclusion. Reflection writing is emphasized merely in the context of their interpretation of literary works. The linguistic aspect in the literary reflection is indeed unconcerned. Therefore, we recommend the further researchers to not only pay attention to the context, but also to the language structure in writing reflection to the literary work. The writer expects that by doing so, research on reflective writing in literature analysis can be fruitful and various in meaning. And this is my reference.